I now invite the next contestant, contestant number 10, CA Javed Mohammad ji.
Good afternoon, sir. Is my screen visible and am I audible to all? Okay, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
My
Javed.
use case, my use case title is end-to-end GST compliance automation via AI agent using Microsoft Power Platform. And I use Microsoft Power Platform, not N8N, not UI Path, not Zapier, because I found it very easy. Okay. So quickly jump on to the problem statement. Here is the problem statement. What is happening? Clients who are opting for the presumptive taxation scheme under the Income Tax Act, they are also required to get their invoices like sales and purchase invoices accounted for just for the sake of the GST calculation. Otherwise, they are not required. They are not required to maintain the regular books of account. So in that case, they are incurring more cost and increasing the manual effort, and lot of things are there. So the key challenge is they are burning their money, and they are just more manpower is consuming for our offices also. Therefore, there is a need for a solution, and I have visualized it earlier when I was writing the article for ICAI journal, that an AI agent can be built, which can actually trigger when an incoming email with the invoices is there, and the AI agent will extract information from that email. Then it will transfer those extraction to an Excel that is on the cloud storage, and that Excel can be easily integrated to all the accounting softwares if accounting is required. Otherwise, on the Excel itself, and calculation can be made of the net GST payable, and ultimately a response can be sent to the client that this much is your GST calculation, this much is your GST payable for the month. If it is okay, then we can move ahead and file the return. So I have built up an entire AI agent for that particular problem, and I will just show you the process flow, how it can be done. So trigger on Gmail, I already explained. Time classification, since if it is a sales invoice, if it is a purchase invoice, there are two AI trained model, different trained model are there. One will extract the sales invoices data, other will extract the purchase invoices data. And that, how it can be done, I have used Power Automate Cloud. And under the Power Automate Cloud, AI Builder is there that so that we can train the invoices module. I have trained two different type of modules. I'll show you. And I've used Excel Cloud, that is the central database, and Excel Cloud is used for the Power Automate Cloud. So, okay, Power Automate Cloud can communicate with the Excel Cloud only, and Power Automate Desktop can communicate with the local Excel only. So I've used PAD also. Why PAD? Power Automate Desktop has been used to extract the credit ledger balance also. Since we do have purchase invoices, we do have sales invoices, but what about the credit ledger balance? Otherwise, our calculation will be incorrect. So in the real time also, how can we how simultaneously how can we extract the credit ledger balance also, and then the net GST payable calculation, as per the ITC set-off rule that I already marked that in my Excel, and it will be calculated as per that formula only, and then a reply will be sent, and returns are also prepared in that Excel also, Excel only. So I'll first show you the Excel. This is the Excel. Here the invoices will be extracted for the purchases, ITC for purchases, all the invoices will be extracted in this sheet. For sales, all the invoices will be extracted and pasted in this sheet. Then there is a GSTR 3B return. This is auto prepared based on the information, and this is the summary sheet. Here I have this outward tax, and there is new ITC. This new ITC is linked to this ITC that are the purchase invoices for the month, and credit ledger balance is also. And then on the basis of this, net tax payable can be calculated. So first, before demonstrating the AI agent, we need to understand what it is and how it will work. And here at the back end, I have marked some 10 odd clients which are under the presumptive taxation scheme. And I have marked that credit ledger need updation, yes. If I have marked yes, then I will be getting an extra time during the cloud flow run that I can extract real-time data of the credit ledger using the desktop flow. Otherwise, if I mark no over here, then it will quickly jump onto processing the invoices itself. So here the GSTN column is there. This GSTN column will be filled up when an incoming email will be there, and on the subject of that email, the GSTN column will be filled, and on the basis of this, there is a VLOOKUP, username and password will be filled up from this list of this entire table, and on this username and password, the Power Automate desktop will communicate with this Excel and extract the GS credit ledger balance. So I will start showing you the demonstration. Here I can go for, just give me a sec. Okay. I need to pull those pop-ups, and I have already prepared drafted the email, and these are the email. First, I have the purchase invoices email. I'll show you the invoices also when it will be extracted. So this is the GSTN of the client whose invoices are being sent, and I can send it. First, I need to run the flow. It can be, it has already been set to triggered automatically, but since there is a lack of time, I will test it manually and show you. Once it will be showing here that you can send an email, your flow will start running. I will send an email, and now I'm ready to send the email. This is the purchase invoice email. Okay, I'll send the email. This is my email ID. This is my personal email ID, and this is the dedicated email ID for the invoices. Once I receive that email from my personal email ID, the flow will start triggering. Here it is, and you can see the flow will be triggered within 10 seconds. It has been triggered. Your flow is running, and first, it has been triggered with the help of the email, incoming email. And since we have marked that I need to update the credit ledger balance, so it is giving me the time. Now I will utilize the time, and I have clicked on the trigger button of the desktop flow. Here it is. I have triggered the desktop flow also, and this flow is running. It will automatically open that sheet, that Excel sheet, and it will go to the GST website itself. Meanwhile, our cloud flow is processing the invoices. I will show you how it is processing the invoices also. And the cloud flow got some error. The reason being, the Zoom panel was there and I just overclicked that. It is preparing and it is running, and I guess it will run now. Yes, it has opened that Excel sheet on the back end, and it has opened the GSTN website. I'm on hands-free mode only. It will fill in the GST username and then the password, and all I need to do is just put in the captcha. Here I'm giving the captcha. Okay, so it will go and navigate to the credit ledger panel, and it will extract all the credit ledger balance and will put it into that Excel which I've shown you. And meanwhile, on the other hand, our cloud flow is processing all the invoices and putting the invoices data into the that Excel only. So it has gone to the credit ledger balance, and it will put in the date, whatever I have prescribed the date.
Javed ji, last 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. I'm just finalizing it. So once it will put all the detail of the credit ledger balance and everything, it will close this entire windows, and here we can see on the Excel data that it has given me the credit ledger balance. Earlier it was not there. And meanwhile, on the other hand, these four invoices are already there. These four invoices has been processed from the cloud flow, and if I go to run history, the flow has been run successfully, and I've got all the four invoices over here. Now quickly I will just send another email, and that email would be the sales invoices, and I have gone to test run flow again. And if I test run this time, since I have already imported the purchase invoices, it will now import the sales invoices. It will trigger as soon as my sales invoices, yes, the sales invoices have already been received. And here comes the process flow again. It is taking time again. Reason being, I did not mark no here, since we have already updated the credit ledger balance, but I forgot to mark no over here. That is why it is allowing me more time for the waiting. Otherwise, it would have jumped to the next condition, and it would check whether the invoices are related to purchase or sales. And if the sales invoices are there, it will use the AI trained model related to sales invoices extraction, because in the sales invoice extraction, there are different blocks from the invoice that needs to be passed in. Under the purchase, there are different blocks. So I've trained the model in that way. I'll show you the invoices also. Meanwhile, this is processing the sales invoices. I'll show you the purchase invoices results. And ITC, here are the invoices that has been extracted. And these are the invoices that I have uploaded. See, this is the first invoice.
Time is up.
And it is so need just 30 or 40 seconds. The final result will be ultimate, sir. Just give me 30 or 40 seconds, if you may permit, sir. It is almost there.
Please complete.
Okay, sir. So this is the invoice that has been extracted, and you can see this is image invoice. And again, these are all the invoices that has been extracted and has been successfully pasted in the Excel itself. And this flow is running, and you can see that sales invoices are also getting uploaded over here, and ITC laser is complete. This is my sales invoice processing, and I can show you the process. 38 seconds has been done, and 4 invoices has been processed, and we can see all the invoices are being pasted over here. And on the basis of these invoices, so we will go to summary page. Now we have the outward tax based on the sales invoices. We have the purchase invoices, that is the ITC, and we have credit ledger that has been imported from the GST and website. And this is the final GST taxable tax payable. And what it will do, it will ultimately send an email to the client for the final GST calculation. That is a complete AI agent. And once I receive the email, I'll show you the final result. And that result will be sent to the email that has been sent from which the original invoices has been received. Then the copies will also be sent to the email of our office, so that this is the result. Now, this AI agent can do this much of data mining and data processing from simply sending an email with the help, sending an email with attachment of the invoices. It has calculated, and that calculation has been made. And I can also show you that it has prepared my returns also. GSTR 3B, this has been prepared, and I can send it to the client. GSTR 1, this is in Excel. It can be easily sent to any accounting software if needed. So that was my use case. And if any jury member will ask, I'll show you how the AI model can be trained. That was my time. Thank you very much. So this was the result, so everyone can see.
Thank you. Thank you, Javed. Javed, can you go to your PSC flow? I just like to
Yes, sir.
see the entire flow.
Sure.
So let me
So,
first put it like this. What I've understood is that
okay, sir.
your client will send a mail to you with the attachment of the purchase invoice or the sale invoice, as the case may be, right?
Yes.
Right. So again, what I've understood is there are two different flow you have created in the PSC, correct? One is for sale and one is for purchase. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, sir. I have integrated both the AI model in one flow only. The flow will be triggered, the flow will trigger, and based on the subject of the email, there is a condition that it will segregate which AI model I need to run.
Yeah,
If
okay,
it
okay,
is a
got it,
sales,
got it, got it,
okay,
got it.
okay.
What if let's take the real time scenario. Client has sent you the mail in the subject line. Purchase has been mentioned, right? And again, while writing the purchase, there are spelling mistakes also, and it happens very commonly. And within one email, both the purchase invoices as well as sale invoices have been captured or attached.
Then, sir, the thumb rule garbage in, garbage out will follow, because there is nothing like that that we can make a flow which can actually differentiate between the sales and purchase invoice, unless otherwise it has been mentioned, or
Okay,
unless otherwise we have
got
configured
it,
it for a particular client.
got it, Javed, got
Okay,
it.
but if it has been configured for a particular client, then I can mention the GSTN, and if the GSTN is fetched in the invoice on the top of the line, then it can identify that these are the sales invoices. I have made it for all the clients.
So
And
the
you can see, so for every client, it is saving the result file also. This file
and
has been saved after the execution of the flow.
Akhilji, let him
So that
complete. Akhilji, let him complete.
the result file has been saved in the result folder, so that we can trace it, because it is a common file. Data can be overwritten. So I saved it with the GSTN, with the file name as a unique GSTN, so that I can use it for the cross check and audit purpose. Yes, sir. Please.
So can we go back to the flow now?
Yes, sir. This is a cloud
So
flow.
let's say mail is there, right?
Yes.
Can you first go to the mail flow?
Should I show you as a run flow, or should I show you in the edit mode?
No, edit mode.
Okay.
Run flow we have already seen.
Yes, sir. This is the edit mode. The
Hmm.
inbox, an email will be received. I have integrated my
So
email.
what are the
That
advanced
email.
option? Any condition you have specified here?
Yes,
No.
attachment should be there. Yes.
Okay. Okay. नीचे
Add
आ जाइए.
attachment, include attachment.
Okay. Let's go down. So let's go
So
to the
here,
condition.
so the first thing, I need to pull in the data from Excel, that is table 6, and table 6 is this one, that whether yes or no is provided or not, whether we need to scrap the credit ledger balance or not. But otherwise, if we want to eliminate the desktop flow, we can well in time put all the credit ledger balance over here, and simply mark an VLOOKUP over GSTR summary page, right? But if we want to real-time extraction of the GSTR credit ledger, then yes or no has been provided. So if yes or no is there and the output is yes, then it will update the row. Which row? It will update this
Can
particular
you
row.
can you simply show me from where or which agent is extracting the data from the image file? I'm
Yes, sir.
interested in that
Great,
flow
great,
only.
great, sir. Actually, so here, if it is purchase, then this flow will run, this yes flow will run, and here is the agent. This is process document, this mind icon. So you can see purchase invoice extraction model. This is my AI model, and I have trained it. I can show you the trained model also. These are the two models I've already opened. These are two
But if I'm
models.
not
Say,
wrong, Javed, if I'm
yes,
not wrong, AI Hub is only available for the premium customers, not for anyone else, right?
sir, it is available for a 1 month trial if I'll opt for the premium customer as a premium account, and it will not ask me to pay before my trial expires. So I am on the trial mode.
Right. Okay. I've understood the process. Then
Okay, sir. So
any
these are the
question from
models, sir, and these models can be retrained for if we
and
have different type of invoices. This can be
and
retrained.
and if I'm not wrong, Javed, actually you have shown us two processes rather than the one process.
Yes, sir. Sales
But
and
if you
yeah,
can you go
desktop flow
back,
is also.
can you go
So
back,
desktop.
can you go back to your presentation, please?
Yes, 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 sir.
Now yeah. Now presentation. You see, you have given us the 8-step process flow. These are not
Yes, sir.
8-step process flow. 4 steps are different and 4 steps are different, isn't it? There are two
Sir,
separate.
this
There
is
are
the
two. Let me complete,
yes, sir.
Javed. I
Okay,
did
sir.
not interrupt you while you were speaking, right? So what
Sure,
I'm
sure.
saying is, what I can see right now, there are two process flows, right? One is based on your PAC and one is based on your PAD, right? Am I
Yes,
right
sir.
or am I wrong?
Yes.
Yes. And then I'm not able to understand why there is a 5 number step, then 6 number step, and 7 8. Does this 5 number step get triggered when once step number 4 is concluded, or are both these processes run independently? That's my question is.
Five number 5 number process or the step and the flow is marked as an optional. If I want, then I can trigger it manually. Otherwise, I will not trigger it, because if my credit ledger balance has already been updated in the Excel, then I need not to trigger and I need not to fetch the credit ledger balances from GSTN. Otherwise, if I want an unattended processing of the invoices, if an incoming email is there and I want the AI PAC to run, then this flow should not interrupt, because it needs captcha, and that captcha needs the human intervention. That was the main idea why I kept the PAD flow not inside this PAC. Otherwise, I can trigger the PAD flow with the help of PAC also. I can just add an action and trigger the PAD flow. But when I will do that, I need a person attending who will enter the captcha.
Got it.
Otherwise, in this entire flow, there is no PAD integration.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Akhil ji.
No, sir. आपने पूछ लिया, sir. Thank you.
Javed, I just have one quick question here. I got to understand your PAC and PAD as well. One quick question. Right now, we are all preparing the GST. I'm just asking from a practical point of view. Sir, मैं GST return बना रहा हूँ entirely based on the what email invoices that I have received from my client on the email, right? Right now, I'm doing nothing to do with my books or what exactly is there in my accounting data. Or let's say if my client has sent me an invoice, usually how it happens is that we don't a lot of time get invoices also on time. So my invoice comes at a later date also. So my GSTR1 has already been filed. So how do I ensure that those invoices which are coming after my GSTR1 is being filed has been also factored in into my GSTR3 working in the right manner? Because right now, in the end, you have shown, sir, I'm sending the email also to the client with the GST payable.
Yes, sir. This is the email that
Yeah,
this amount is the GST payable. But
correct.
we
So
can
right now we are
configure
not
it further. Yes, sir.
reconciling. Right now we are not reconciling in my PAC
Yes,
the
sir.
working it is being prepared based on an email with the return which is being filed in GSTR1.
Yes, sir. The problem is in 10 minutes only, I could barely show you the
But
entire
you can
use
build that.
case. And
You can build that as well. So I can add one
yes,
more
sir. It can
condition
be
to
built even.
I can add one more condition to again run the PAD separately for the GSTR1. Download GSTR1 data and then match it with
Exactly,
the
sir.
email data. Got it.
Exactly, sir. Even I have
Good. You
planned
have
that I
thought
will
about
show.
that.
Yes, sir. I have planned that I will show how to file this GSTR3P that has been prepared with the real-time PAD. But I thought that time will be short, and I was
Correct.
correct. Otherwise, my use case was not have not been demonstrated completely, sir.
Correct. And last question. When you say, sir, I have trained that model of sales purchase scrapping and purchase invoice and sales invoice scrapping, what exactly you mean by training?
Yes, sir. We need to train the model with the help of sample invoices. So this is the
That's what I
sale
wanted
invoice.
to know. So you have given them some sample on which you might
Yes,
have
sir.
triggered it. These are the GST numbers, these are the vendor names, these are the invoice date, invoice number, right?
That is kind of
So
tagging, sir.
exceptions, yeah. So that is where the exception will also need to be handled. So I wanted to what understand here. If
Yes, sir.
any
If
format
we
that
have different
comes,
kind of invoices, then we
right,
need
it
to
will
train it
not
again.
work. Every time a single invoice will come from a different parties. Let's say I have 100 parties as a purchase invoices because sales will be more or less same. I'm talking about my purchase invoice, my client's purchase
Yes.
invoices. That will always be the different format. Every time the new format that would come in on which my model is not being trained, this agent will not be able to extract the information.
So that is a part of the maintenance, sir. Every agent has a maintenance type of thing, and if we
Correct.
want different type of invoices to be mapped in or to be trained on, then we will have to keep a regular maintenance that is required in every agent.
Correct. And for every client, I'll have to do that.
For every client, say in my city or in my office, most of the
No,
clients
no,
are using
in
same
general,
software.
I'm saying it's not about
Yes,
subjective,
sir.
it's about
If the
user.
software is same, then the invoice format is
Got it.
same.
Got it.
Otherwise, if
That's it
yes.
from my side, Javed. Good, good, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Javed ji. We now invite